so round with that Nina. Ride with a hoe named Keisha, smoking on Keisha. My number time for me, they say, how can I meet you? G5 in the sky.
Come on, Barack, be a good co-host. Y'all say hey to my dog. Say hey, Barack. Look. He think it's on the floor. I don't know. What's up, y'all? This is another installment of Isht Talking 107, and I just had to come to y'all today. So much shit happened. Oh my god. So much to talk about. I have a list. Okay. First of all, shout out to Lil Goody T. Yeah. You know who you are, Lil Goody T. You subscribe to me. You've been on my channel for a while, and I see you getting bucked for me, and I don't promote all of that, you know what I mean? But sometimes people need to be told something, you know what I'm saying? So, thank you. Good looking out. Shout out to you. Mwah! All right. Hey, all my new subscribers. Boo cool, y'all. I am now at, what it is, 1,280 something, I think. Whoa. And that Love and Hip Hop, y'all must really love that one, because that shit has 18,000 views at this point. The most that any one video has had. So, clap hand, clap hand, clap hand. And my puff is off the chain, right? Look at the waves. Needs Dramamine. Like, what a bitch named Big. Alright, so let's start off. And I'm going to start with this one because I want to get it out the way, because I don't want to spend so much time talking about it. Like, y'all know I tend to go off into these rants. A 68-year-old woman was on a bus. I think she is some kind of like bus monitor. And these teenagers, these students were on the bus harassing her. They have an actual video online right now. I don't know where the link is. I saw it on the news. Google it. It's called Karen. The lady's name is Karen Klein. Karen Kline. Team Karen. Search it on Twitter. She has a, Team Karen. I'm about to explain y'all situation and explain to y'all why this is not okay, because I know a lot of young people watch me. And hey, young people, how y'all doing? And I mean high school. I want y'all to understand something. Don't think that your titties are ever big enough, that you didn't fuck enough dudes enough, that your ass is big enough for you to disrespect your motherfucking elders, okay? I have a real issue with this. I was a smart aleck child. I'm not going to front. I was a smart aleck child, but I would never curse in front of one of my elders. I would never curse out somebody that was older than me, and I would never attempt to bully somebody that's older than me. My parents would knock the shit out of me. So if it was my child who was on this bus doing this to this lady, okay, first of all, they was calling a lady fat, and I'm about to quote what one of the chicks said. She said, "You're so fat, you bitch. I bet if I stabbed you, the knife will come out like butter." That's what she told the lady. She told the lady that, I was about to say something about your mom, but she's dead, just like you'll be in a little while. And one of my coworkers was kind of saying, they're just being teenagers. No, boo. No. I love you, but no. No, I'm sorry. I don't know where you grew up at, but you know what? I'm not even going to go there, because then y'all going to jump on me for saying that. All I know is, if it was my child that was on, first of all, if my child was even on that bus and sat there and didn't say anything, didn't show that they had any kind of backbone, I would have whipped their ass. When you got home, you going to get your ass whooped, because you should have said something. And you damn sure shouldn't be sitting there taking pictures of it on your phone, and you better not, if you want to live to see tomorrow, participate in some shit like that. I better not hear a giggle, a smirk, a smile. I don't give a fuck. I swear to that. Y'all, I was so pissed off by this. I don't even understand how these children could be so disrespectful and so cold-hearted. These are some fucking psychopaths. What kind of shit is that to tell somebody? And the lady, this is the worst part. The lady eventually, she's sitting there not saying anything the entire time. She's not saying anything, and one kid comes over and kind of does like that to her arm to show that she's fat. And then the lady takes her glasses off and she's crying. She's crying. The lady is 68 years old. You don't live that long. So that's some snotty-nosed, bitch-ass teenager can disrespect you like that on a fucking bus and nobody said anything. I swear to God. I'm sorry, but I would never have been able to sit on that bus and act like I didn't hear all of that. I'd have been like, y'all need to chill the fuck out. For real. For real. Like, you want to rip somebody, rip me, because I'm going to tear into your little fucking ass. It can fucking go down. I will rip you from the top to the bottom, bitch. You could be perfect. I will find an error in it. Please believe me. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. I don't like it. People need to learn how to respect their elders. Y'all little young ass kids, I know y'all be thinking that y'all grown, because y'all might be, you know, having boyfriends, having girlfriends, doing whatever you want to do. But let me tell you something. You never disrespect your elders. I don't give a fuck. If they do something to you, you tell your parents. You tell another adult. You don't step to an adult like you got balls and all of this type of stuff. You want to have some fucking balls, stand up and be the person to say that that shit wasn't right. That's all I gotta say. On to some ratchet shit. We all have been speculating about Joseline Hernandez. Jose. We've all been speculating about whether Jose from Love and Hip Hop is a man, baby. And Mona Scott said that she had seen the girl's vag. And I'm like, okay, cool. But have you ever seen a penile inversion? A penile inversion is when they basically split the dick open and then push it up some kind of way and then sew it around to look like lips. So it's definitely there's some man-made vaginas out there, you know, telling people that they can't get pregnant. You know, ooh, it's an act of nature. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You pregnant, bitch? I saw the pictures of her stuff and it looked real to me. It looked real to me. But you could just have a good doctor. I'm not about to go back and forth about that, y'all. That's a manly looking bitch, and that's enough for me to keep ribbing her. That's enough for me. Then, K. Michelle, little hot ass, wants to release. I mean, I don't think she released the pictures. I think somebody else released those pictures. Either way it go, you're supposed to be trying to be an artist. You're supposed to know not to be letting people take pictures of you showing your titties with your areolas showing and all that. I'm not saying that they were bad titties, but come on, bitch. Why? And why the same I was on Media Takeout, and at the same time as I'm seeing Joseline in his nutsack, I gotta turn and see K. Michelle areolas? Come on now, y'all. Stop this shit. Stop this shit. We can never take you serious as an artist. Sorry, probably won't happen. There was a man in Texas that walked in. This happened maybe I think last month or something like that. I forgot when. But there was a man who walked in. He had a party at his ranch. Had a party in Texas, and he invited friends, and they invited somebody, and he walked in on this guy molesting his 5-year-old daughter. And he beat the brakes off that bitch. As he should have. He should have. And when it was yesterday, they let it out that they were not going to indict him. And I am so very, very pleased to hear that, because if they would have indicted that man, I would have been highly upset. If somebody, I'm about to tell you right now, if I have I'm going to jail. I'm fucking going to jail. Y'all might as well wrap it up, put money on my motherfucking commissary. Babe, we both going to jail. I wish a motherfucker would. I'd be able to think about it.
Just think about it.
This nigga crazy too. Y'all think it just be me. Good news. Beyonce wrote a letter to one of her fans who has cerebral palsy and is blind and just graduated from high school. So she wrote a letter to him, and I'm like, and say that he was going to college, and I thought that was so wonderful. And everybody want to try to fuck with her about not graduating from high school and her being illiterate. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. That's Beyonce. Bitch, you can sing, you can read. That's all I care about. I don't know how Fantasia was singing people's songs. Baby, you don't pay me no mind. You act like you don't love me no more. Maybe we need space or some time. Your attitude is unpredictable, and I don't want to make you unhappy. Well, if you're not happy, then you're free to go on. 'Cause I don't want you staying around if I make you so miserable. Won't be, then don't talk to me. Alright, yeah. Did y'all see what she had on when she sang with your boy on American Idol? Fantasia, stop that shit, girl. You look like a ghetto Elvira. I didn't know what was going on in my life when I saw that shit. And then people had the nerve to want to talk about Shaka Khan because she had a bodysuit on. Shaka Khan lost like 50 pounds. Shaka Khan looked like she did when she was back singing with Rufus, talking about you know, you ain't got no kind of feeling inside. Yeah, when that happened. Yeah. She looked good. I don't care. Whatever. if you can wear it and not look all out of shape, I don't give a damn how old you are. You on stage. You better wear that spandex. Then, shout out to Candy. Shout out to Candy. Y'all know Carrie Burris from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Escape. That's my chick. I love me some Candy. Candy was on Bethany Frankel from, you know, from Bravo too. Bethany's whatever. I don't watch that show, but I know who she is. And she has a show, and Candy was on her show promoting her sex toys. And I had to give me one of those. Yes, I do. That lipstick with the... But she was talking about how sex is so taboo in African American families, and you know, we just don't talk about that, and black men don't like to bring sex toys into the bedroom because they feel like, you know, they supposed to be taking care of business, and they're not supposed to need no extra help. And I just want to say, I'm not gonna speak on this issue personally, but I'm gonna just say like this: black men need to get over that shit. If you have an issue with that, you need to get the fuck over it. Just because you cannot be stimulated from two places like women can does not mean that we should get shortchanged. I'm just saying. So yeah, Candy Coated Nights was on last night too. And guess who was on there? Evelyn Lozada. Evelyn. And Mama D. You heard me? You heard me? Bitch, why you saying you heard me? I thought that was our shit. You feel me? You feel me? She said you heard me too. You feel me? But anyway, she was on there breaking that pimp game down on that ass. She told them, she was like, I was a nurse. If y'all don't know the backstory, she was like, I was a nurse. I got hurt, and I had to take care of my family. So I went to some OGs and told them to teach me the game. They taught her how to pimp out chicks, and she pimped out chicks. She also said that she had the cap on the fool one time because he had beat up one of her girls and took her money. So the girl was like, Mama, that's him, because they was on some street out there in Atlanta or wherever the hell they from. They was out there, and they saw the shit. I mean, they saw the dude, and she shot him. Sorry, what's a bug? It's a fly. She shot him. Yeah. And thank God he didn't die, nothing like that. You know what I mean? But, you know what I'm saying? How you want to try to pimp a pimp? You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to let nobody bend me over, you know what I'm saying, for the grease in my ass and put a pad on my ass. You ain't about to go down like that, you heard me? In that order. You heard me? You feel me?
She said sanitary napkin. She ain't even see that.
She broke it all the way down. But yeah, Evelyn was on there, and a dude, I forgot the dude name that be on Candy show, but he was like saying that, you know, he don't even like Evelyn, but it was so hard for him to be mean to her because she's so pretty in person. And I probably feel the same way, even though like that chick work on my fucking nerves. She seemed like if you met her in person and just met her, she'd probably be loaded and be on some chill shit, and she's really, really hot and overly sexual. So she'd be a hard person for me to dislike if I met her, you know, in those types of circumstances. But she was on there. She was talking about Chad, and she was saying how Chad don't have those types of issues in the bedroom. He down for whatever they want to do. That's what's going down. She ain't make no mention of like, you know, no gay shit or nothing like that. But I think black men think that too, that if you bring toys into the bedroom somehow, that's like some gay shit or something like that. I'm not playing with your ass. This ain't about you, bitch. This is about me. You know what I mean? So that was an interesting show. It was a very good show. If y'all don't check out Candy Coated Nights, y'all should. It's on Ustream. It comes on Wednesdays at 10:30 Eastern. So that's 9:30. I'm sorry. Yeah. So that's 9:30 Central. You know, whatever you doing Pacific. I can't think about that right now. Anyway. So then, what else? So K Michelle, going back to K Michelle, she was on the radio and she was talking about Memphis. You know, and it's not Memphis Bleak like my stupid ass said. It's Memphis. But I don't be knowing these people. Who are you? Memphis, whatever, however you want to pronounce the shit. That young man right there who beat the hell out of that girl. She said she's not trying to say that he beat Toya. She's just trying to say that that's what happened with her. She's just trying to tell her story. And she also talked shit about Tamar Braxton, coming for Tamar, saying, because Tamar was tweeting Toya the night that the show aired and was saying how, you know, don't worry about them, you know your man, and da-da-da-da-da. And I guess Tamar must have been pulling a little shade down, so K Michelle felt the need to address that. And I'm like, first of all, if you telling the truth, don't address no shit like that. Don't address nothing like that. If you telling the truth, if that's what happened, you know what I mean? You ain't gotta stoop to nobody level, because don't nobody know. Ain't nobody was in that room when you was getting your ass whipped besides him and you. So you don't have to respond to that shit. I She be acting like a little girl sometimes with the way she be responding to bullshit. You need to be above the shit sometimes, and you just way too easy to influence to say some shit. You know what I mean? But she was basically saying that he could be different with Toya than he is with her. Take him outside. I read today that Jennifer from Basketball Wives hasn't paid on her 2006 used white Bentley since 2009 when she bought it. I've seen, you know, some statements about this girl's income and things that she has invested in, and I don't believe that. I believe that's some divorce shit. You know, like he decided to stop paying the shit and didn't tell her, and then they about to repossess the fucking car like she knew about it. Because dudes will do that type of shit, and bitches will do just as much dirty shit when it comes to a divorce. So I'm not even really trying to, you know, hit that. Halle Berry has to pay $20,000 a month in child support to that baby daddy of hers, that racist white dude. I've heard that he referred to Halle as the N-word and to the baby as the N-word. But somehow they have split custody, but she still has to pay him $20,000 in child support. Girl, you better get full custody of that child and stop that foolishness. In that order. Like, okay, I'm not going to act like I don't think that, you know, especially if you used to a certain lifestyle. But they wasn't married, you know what I mean? They wasn't married. All you did was fuck her and she got pregnant, and now you want $20,000 of child support when you don't have full custody? I don't like that. That's some gay shit, you know what I mean? And no, people not really like gay, you know what I mean? Calm down. Oh my god. So that's some stupid shit. The Game. Y'all know The Game that's on BET that's so lame to me right now. Y'all know Tia Mowry and Pooch Hall have been replaced. And they saying that they're replacing Tia Mowry with Lauren London. And that is the only way that they probably was going to get me to watch that shit after that. She's supposed to be like a child movie star or something like that. And they still trying to look for somebody to play the her opposite. But I'll watch that. I like Lauren London. Cute. Mm-hmm. Alright. New. Because I rock all the new shit. Understand me? So, then we get to one of my favorite people to hate. hate. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, I read this crazy shit today. Yes, the next nigga that interrupt me is getting shot. Believe that. Shout out to Ice-T.
Believe that.
Shout out to Ice-T. If y'all don't watch Dave Chappelle, then y'all won't know these references, and I'm sorry. Kris Jenner, y'all know that's Kim Kardashian's sleazy ass mama. I'm sorry, that lady is sleazy. I feel sorry for Kim when I look at the mama, because she made me mad last week when she was on Fashion Police and they asked her who was her favorite child. And most good parents would know to say, I don't have a favorite child. But of course she opens her mouth and says Kim Kardashian, and then gives some bullshit about, oh, it's because Kim is buying her something or taking her somewhere right now, and that's why she's your favorite. Stop bullshitting. She your favorite because she make you the most money. And that's what the real is. But anyway, Chris Humphries, the ex-husband, has some texts and emails back and forth with his ex-girlfriend, with him telling her that Kris Jenner actually directed Kim Kardashian's sex tape with Ray J. Saying that she actually had her to retape it because it wasn't pretty enough, the first one. I know y'all may think that I'm crazy for believing this, but I honestly don't feel like that dude got anything to lie about besides he probably was been fucking that girl, but I don't think he wanted to look like a bad guy. I think he feels like he really thought they were being married for being in love with one another, and she just wanted it for keeping up with the Kardashians to have some new material. So, I mean, I don't really know, because I don't really care, you know what I mean? But I do think that that's bullshit that she didn't want that sex tape out. And the reason why I say that is because she sued. She sued Vivid Entertainment for that sex tape. Y'all are very, very right. But you know what she did do? She settled out of court for $5 million. Now, for some rich people, and I mean some rich people like she claims to be, like her family is supposed to be, whatever, $5 million ain't shit. And they still got to get paid. They still get to get paid off that video, okay? And she settled for $5 million. And it stayed on the market, okay? So Vivid Entertainment still owns it. Then, a little while after that, somebody was offering $20 million for the sex tape. And Vivid was like, when they found out that it wasn't Kim Kardashian who was trying to buy the rights to the tape, they decided that if it wasn't her, it shouldn't be anybody. And they kept the rights to the tape. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I'm balling and I don't want a sex tape to embarrass me and put me out there like that, I'm going to pay the $5 million to get the tape on the real. So, I mean, I'm going to pay, like, if she got money like that, because to me, they put on the show like they got money like that. So, why wouldn't you pay for the sex tape? Unless you wanted to put on the front like you were really trying to fight it, but you weren't. You really wanted people to see this tape because it causes some kind of controversy. And people like Kris Jenner believe that all publicity is good publicity. Because you can say what you want to. Oh my God, she was a socialite. She hung with Paris Hilton. Bitch, she dressed. She dressed Paris, okay? She is the bitch that picked out clothes for Paris Hilton. That's like saying you give a fuck about who dressed whoever else. Like, nobody cares, bitch. Yes, if I'm trying to look for some fashion, I will come see you. But for that socialite shit and being on a mat and you know, being in front of cameras, that did not happen until she sucked Ray J off in the most gargantuan way. So, and then I also believe that those ass, because everybody say her ass is real. I don't believe her ass is real. I think she got a Brazilian, which is when they just remove fat from one part of your body and put it in the other part of your body. Because I've seen old pictures of her and she ain't have no dunk, okay? I have always had dunk, and that's why I got dunk now. You can't not have dunk and then all of a sudden have a dunk like that. Stop it. Stop playing. Y'all better go look up Trina. When she was slim, still had a what? Dunk. Now it's even dunkier. You can dip cookies in that shit. So I don't want to hear that shit, y'all, because I know y'all be going hard because y'all love y'all some Kim Kardashian. I'm not on that shit.
If she didn't want it out, she could have not settled, right?
She could have not settled. She so could have not settled. But she settled. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. For $5 million and you supposed to be rich. Bitch, stop playing with my emotions. Anyway, so we're getting to the end of the video. I have 2 things left for y'all. One is a poem, and the other thing is I met Spike Lee today. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you would know this. He was at my job today, and no, I'm not telling y'all where I work, and that's just because I don't want to get fired. So I'm not telling y'all where I work. I'm keeping that on the low-low, okay? I be open about everything else, but I'm keeping that on the low-low. Huh? I might insert the picture. I might. But anyway, I met Spike Lee today, and he was so cool, and I've heard people say he was an asshole a bunch of times, but he took a picture with me and shook my hand, and I was starstruck, y'all. I'm never starstruck, okay? That's just not my style. I don't really give a fuck, but I am a huge, huge fan of his work, and as a person that is very into movies, I've seen all of his. She Hate Me is my shit, and I love Spike Lee after today even more than I did before. I respect the piss out of you, and that bad Michael Jackson shirt that you had on was shitting on everything I love. Okay. That's all I had to say. Yeah! Nobody pay attention to me. I wear pajamas, man. Don't be worried about me. Went to the gym, got in a shower, put them up, put them up, put them up, put them up. So, I'm about to read y'all this poem that I wrote to this young man sitting to my left.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's right. I'm about to do some Badu shit. You heard me? Okay. If I could explain, let me tell you about this. This thing that we have. It's big, it's complicated, it's great. It's juicy, it's messy, it's fanatical. It causes long nights and late mornings. Once it begins, it never ends. It's in open spaces under daylight and in the shadows. It opens doors and blows through windows. It leaves thoughts lingering and eyes closed, holding on tight to every moment it's exposed. Higher and higher we go where the stop is unknown. It's spread red over the walls in which we call home, seemingly unmovable like stone. Water spread throughout, dripping down cheeks and parting lips. I hear it in the thunder when I hear rain roaring in the silence. At these moments, I'm suspended in bliss. Heart breaks at the sight of passing, running out of places. I drift through the days, gliding on your glances. This thing we share so thick with sugar, it makes everything around it sweet. And all the notes of music melodic. I could just stay there in this thing. where outside is non-existent and tomorrow is distant. I pray this thing persists through dark days and times when the edges seem frayed. I pray to look in your eyes and see a reason to keep going, no matter how hard and messy this gets. No calling it quits. It's just me and you in this. Hey, you know you like that shit. Alright, it's enough of that. All that sentimental shit. Alright. Oops. But yeah, it's been great. It's been a good video. I love you guys. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I see y'all. I be trying to keep up with the comments because they like be going ham. So I do try to get as much out as I can to y'all. Don't forget about my other channel where I focus on this jazz right here. And it is Be Bear. I'll put the link down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. It's right above the video. Over here, I think. So yeah. I love y'all. Love you. Peace.